Hello everyone! How are you? Fine, thank you. Welcome back to more Pokemon FireRed, LeafGreen. In the last part, we went up Cycling Road, defeated all the bikers and cute balls there, and also took on the power plant and caught a Zapdos. And in this part, we are probably going to be going down south on the routes 1920. Okay, and this time I have a full team of 6 on me. I put both Voltaire and David in the party because there's another big thing that we want to be prepared for. I'm cutting a lot and tripping on my speech because I just woke up. It's 5:08 p.m. I gotta get rid of Teleport from my sister, but yeah, I'm gonna put her up front. She needs some more experience. Wait! Slow down! You'll have a heart attack! Oh, that's chilly! What do I do, though? Aside from use Psychic on you. Watch out for Squidward. They sting so painfully. I have to exercise and warm up before going out for a swim. Squidward! Finally, level 42 for Sister. All warmed up! Meanwhile, the other guy got cold from the battle. Thanks, kid. I'm ready for a swim. Well, let's start surfing. And fight some more swimmers. I look at the sea to forget all the bad things that happened. Yeah, I wish the same worked on me. Oh, traumatic! I tried diving for Pokemon, but it was a no-go. I wanted to use Psybeam, not Psychic. But I probably have to use Psychic anyway, if I run out of Psybeams. Oh. Seeking! Fuck yeah! I think the Psychic was warranted on that one. Help! Guess you have to fish for sea Pokemon. I mean, I could find them by surfing. Oh, and this guy just got stuck here. Nice. I love swimming. What about you? Well, you're stuck on the rock, so I don't know if you really like swimming. Oh, not quite level 43. Belly flop! I can beat even marine Pokemon at swimming. Can you, though? What's beyond the horizon? Level 43. Oh, she's trying to learn Shrek. Trading held items with the user. I don't think many Pokemon have held items in this game, so... And here comes another Squidward. Cool. I see a couple of islands over yonder. Wander over yonder, anyone? Did I already fight? Oh. Hey, go figure, whenever he loads on screen, he gets stuck at the rock. Is that a glitch? Or does he just really like that rock? The world may never know. I think that's a double battle. Okay, Psycha has one decent enough move for taking on water Pokemon. I'm gonna have her be our secondary for the double battle. I'm looking after my brother. He just became a trainer. Isn't he, like, literally 5 years old, though? You have to be at least 10 to be a trainer. Leah and Look. And he's got a Goldeen that's the same level as you're Seeking. Oh, somehow the Seeking lived that Psybeam. And the Goldeen also survived Psycha biting it. Use Psybeam on the Goldeen and bite the fish. What am I talking about? They're both fish. Most pointless critical hit ever. That's no way to treat my little brother. I mean, it's fair game if I beat both of you. Do you have a younger brother? I hope you're teaching him all sorts of things. No, but I have a younger sister. My big sis is strong and nice. I think she's awesome. Aw, that's nice. It's always great to have a wholesome sibling bond. Ahoy there! These waters are treacherous! Oh. Squidward! We got the big Squidward here. Level 44 off the big Squidward. And just star you. Lame. Oh, dangerous! My legs! They cramped up! Why are you so deep in the water, then? Oh, I just love your ride. Can I have I win? No, go get your own. Anya. Totally not Anya Forger. Definitely not Anya Forger. Oh! I lost! It's still a long way to go to Seafoam Islands. I want to go back to Fuchsia. So, just go back up to Fuchsia, then? I swim here with my friends. I'm tired. Well, that'll explain it. Level 45 off the Star U. Very good. I'm exhausted. Well, I am too, but that's just because I woke up. If I were to ride a Pokemon on the sea, I'd like a Lapras. Lapras is so big, I bet it would keep me dry on water. Swimming's great. Sunburns aren't. Well, sunburns do make Azunyan look pretty cute, though, but they gotta be painful for her. And yes, sunburns really are painful. I don't get them quite as bad as Azusa from K-On, but the last time I did was after the BCFE swap meet back in May, and it was pretty unpleasant. Shocker. It wasn't very major sunburns, though. It was just, you know, mild but still irritating. My boyfriend wanted to swim to Seafoam Islands. I just noticed that some of these rocks look different from one another. As I get interrupted by a Squidward, I just noticed that some of these rocks look different from each other. You know, I should just throw up a repel because I'm just going to run into nothing but Squidwards here. And we're on Route 20 now. The water is shallow here. There are many people swimming. Is it shallow, though? If it was, then why do I have to surf? Oh, this is a new one. What? I thought Cloyster had a cry that was pretty normal. It sounded similar to some other Pokemon cries out there, but it was a bit higher pitched. But this one's just nothing. Splash! Splish splash, I was taking a bath! I wish I could ride my Pokemon. I bet you're not tired. No, I am. Why are you riding a Pokemon? Can't you swim? That's the thing, though. I can't swim. Oh, Seadra, that's a new one. Also, I always found it really weird how Seadra has Poison Point, yet Horsea doesn't. And I think it had an evolution in later games as well that also doesn't have the Poison Point. But we're gonna get to level 46 off this Horsea here. I think that's my last Psybeam. Yep, level 46. So now Psyche is the one fighting behind. Ouch! Torpedoed! Riding a Pokemon sure looks fun. Okay, now I'm going into my menu for a reason for once. Yeah, I'm out of Psybeams. And I still have 6 Psychics left. I'm just gonna keep using my Psychics until I don't have any more. Seafoam was a quiet getaway. I'm vacationing here. You don't say. Quit it! What did I do? There's a huge cavern underneath the island. Quiet getaway. And caverns? I don't know, Mr. Krabs. Strong trainers and water Pokemon are common sights in these parts. They say that Misty of the Cerulean Gem trains here. Well, last I recall, she didn't have any Pokemon that have Surf. And we can't go anywhere from here unless we enter the cave and come out the other cave. But I think this is a trainer here. So I'm gonna fight her and then go back to the Poke Center. I love floating with the fishes here among the waves. Okay, you just have one Seeking. Level 35, pretty competently leveled. I wanted to use Psychic on you anyway. Well, you didn't endure the hit, so that's good. Alright. Youch! Want to float with me? No, I need to go back to the Poke Center. Maybe it's a good thing that the sister still has teleport, even though it's redundant. I can just use Abby to fly back, but it's quicker to use teleport here. Squidwards here are all so pitifully underleveled. Well, anyway, let's go to Seafoam Islands. Ah, it's one of these dungeons with this music. Now, first off, I'm going to throw up a repel. But also, if you remember a couple parts ago, Tangela's cry didn't sound right in the Pokédex, nor did it sound right in Erica's gym, so I want to see if the same happens with Cloyster, because that also had no cry. Cloyster appears just fine. Does it just have no cry? For reference, here's Tangela. Or what should be Tangela. Okay, no, really nothing out of the unusual. And there's one ice heal. Let's go over this way. Oh, there's a boulder. Oh. I need to go back to Fuchsia. What a waste of a repel! Okay, yeah, I want to go back to the gate on Route 15, because my Pokédex has complete data on 53 species, which is more than 50, so we can get the XP share. Very good. Yep, it is an item to be held by a Pokemon, and it'll receive a share of the EXP points without having to battle, though it does cut your EXP in half to split them basically evenly among two Pokemon. Now, I remember when I was a kid, when I got the gold teeth, I just held on to them. And so I'm not gonna spoil anything, but then again, this is based on a 30-year-old game. But I couldn't get past one of the dungeons because I couldn't get strength, and I didn't know how to get strength. Well, this is where you get them. You have to hand in the gold teeth. A set of false teeth lost by the Safari Zone's warden. It makes a smile sparkle. And they look British. We just gave him the gold teeth without really even talking to him. He popped in his teeth.
Thank you, lassie. You're a real lifesaver. No one could understand a word that I said. Not a one. I was too ashamed to show my face around the office, even. Let me give you something for your trouble.
HMO4.
Inside HMO4, you find strength. It lets Pokemon move boulders when you're outside battle. Oh yeah, did you find the secret house in the Safari Zone?
Well, yeah I did, because they were right next to your teeth. Weirdo. Out of who can learn strength? It's between Hamilton and David. Strength has 80 power, 100% accuracy, and 15 PP. I'm gonna keep Slash on Hamilton because that has a pretty good critical hit ratio, which balances out, or pretty much negates the 70 power on a good day. So yeah, I'm gonna teach it to David, just so he has some use around here. Headbutt, Yawn, Rest, Snore. Headbutt is just a worse strength, so I'm gonna give him strength. There we go. Yes. Let's have this big fat sleeping bear push this boulder. Rare candy. Rare retro gaming. Alright, back into Seafoam Islands. So, let's throw up a repel and move the boulder. Yes. Have David push aside this boulder. I don't think it really matters how we push it in as long as it goes into the hole. And you'll see why we need to do that later. I'm explaining this as if you don't know that. This game is 22 years old, you should know that. Down this floor, push down this boulder. Go back up, go down this ladder for this way. There's an item here. A revive. Good to have. Should put the repel back up. I always found this part of the song kind of spooky or eerie. particularly the whistling. The hell you mean the bag is full? Didn't know that you could run out of bag space in FireRed LeafGreen. Okay, yeah, David is pretty slow, so I'm gonna give him the Quick Claw, even though I'm never gonna use him in battle. Protein. So it seems like all three of my Pokemon are better with attack than they are with special attack. Although Hamilton's a bit more balanced. I'm gonna give the Protein to Hamilton, because I think he has the most physical attacks. Let's see. Iron. I think Sayaka would have the best defense. Actually, no. Defenses are worse stat, but even then, it's not that bad, relatively speaking. Hamilton's defenses are balanced. I think I'm gonna give the iron to Sayaka, since she has a lot of HP. Calcium base raises the base special attack. We all know who this one's going to. Well, let's just take the big pearl. Also, why did the music get so quiet? Okay, there's a water stone. We already have several, though, so it won't take up a slot in our bag. Go down. Okay, so that boulder goes down. This one has to be pushed upwards. Okay. Okay, this one really just has to be pushed out of the way. Okay, this one can go this way and down. Okay. Oh, so we can't surf on the current, but we can go down another floor. And we found an Ultra Ball. Okay, very, very good. See, that's why we push those boulders, because it'll block up the currents. Boulders might change the flow of the water. Danger, fast current. I'm gonna go up real quick. Okay, nothing over here. Yeah, really, all we could go up here for was push that boulder, and that blocks one part of the current. So we can go down here and surf a bit. Though, there's really not much we can do. Okay, how about over here? Okay, we can surf upwards. Oh! Yeah, this is exactly what I wanted. I don't remember there being a cave entrance back there, though. I'm gonna switch Voltaire up to the front. There was a very good reason why I brought him along. Alright. Yo! It's another intense theme. Another higher pitch wild battle theme. This is Articuno. And we're gonna start off with Thunder Wave. Just give him some paralysis. That should increase our odds of, you know, getting a catch. And I'm gonna weaken him with Drill Peck. Okay. He's tanking these hits decently well. I could probably give him one more Drill Peck, and he should survive. Okay, good, good, good. Perfect. I don't think Ice-type Pokemon can be frozen, so that's why I didn't use Sayaka's Ice Beam, aside from, you know, being... Actually, no, it's neutral. Alright, now let's start chucking Ultra Balls. A Great Ball would definitely look better on Articuno, but these birds are already hard enough to catch as is, so really just start with the best ball that you have. Mind Reader? Voltaire's literally not doing anything, though. Uno? Ah! Ein, zwei, drei. Yeah! Go figure, it's when I count in German that catching these birds works, but Articuno was pretty easy in comparison to Zapdos. One of the legendary bird Pokemon, with its long tail trailing behind. Its flying form is magnificent. I'm gonna name him Sub-Zero. Okay. I'm gonna save now that I have the Articuno. Because we're gonna enter this cave that I'm not familiar with in the slightest. I don't even remember this being in the game. It's ominously quiet in here. It's continuing to go on. I'm not holding the run button. I just want to see how long this goes at a natural walking speed. Repel's effect wore off. Neptune Cavern? Is that a Neptunia reference? But yeah, I'm also not gonna throw up another repel. Okay. Going down another floor. Uh-huh. Down this way. Ah, now it's showing the area label. There's so much water spilling out. Another cave door. Oh, and there's a hole to drop down. Let's do it. What? What are those sounds? Okay, this is still the Neptune Cavern. It felt like my walking was being slowed down. Okay, down this way. Okay, now we can go one of 3 ways. We can go left, we can go down, we can also go right. Okay, we can also go right then up, or right then right, I guess? Which way do I go? As a buddy of mine says, right is always right, so I'm gonna go right. What the? Shadowy figure? I didn't know this was B3313. Should I turn back? I'm gonna go up north. See if the result is any different. Okay, we're in a bigger room. Wait. No, this doesn't loop back. Or, I think it does. Yeah. It loops... No, it doesn't loop back. This is so weird. This way? This... I don't know if I should call it music, because it's really not music. It's really just more like random garbled sounds. It's really unsettling. Wait. It just kept holding up. Wait, oh, because my numpad got stuck. Or, not my numpad, but my joystick got stuck. What does this say? Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark's cottage. And there's some wild grass here. This looks ominously like a house we visited before. Should I turn around? Those little beeping sounds that you were just hearing kind of reminds me of the SV129 episode of SpongeBob. Oh, there's the shadowy figure again. Like, this is the year 4017, apparently. Everything is chrome in the future. Do I bother with the grass, or do I just enter the cottage? Yeah, this looks obviously like Bill's place. I can't click on his computer. Is the power out or something? No, I think I'm just gonna see if there's anything in the grass. And it seems like the floor beneath me is turning green whenever I walk on the grass. Okay, I guess this grass is just for decoration and there's nothing here. Upwards. Okay, I'm not getting away from it. It seems like I'm talking to the shadowy figure no matter what I... What the? Well, there's no avoiding it. I'm talking to the shadowy figure. Soul was hidden in the lost garden. Back up this way. Hello? Below lied that which never was. That was so weird. And I didn't even go out the exit that I wanted. You know, I'm curious to what those other shadowy figures said, so I'm gonna reset. Okay, I'm gonna go left this time. Water was the herald of the abyss. Does he just say the same thing if I talk to him again? Yes, he does. Well, right is always right, right? Alone was how you would find it. Oh, there's this circular room that I had missed. Go over this way. The connection to the forbidden text hides in the shadows. And we got spat out this door. Which is just, wait, no. That looks so familiar. But it leads to a different shadowy figure. Or one that says different text. Second form before the first. Third form before the third. Fourth form before the sacrifice that never was. Soul was hidden in the lost garden. Yes, I already seen that one. Wait. I just noticed. My run button is disabled, so I couldn't run in here even if I wanted to. I mean, I was walking for the nuance, but still. Okay, I can still hop through like my menus like normal, but yeah, this whole area is just so weird. I won't be able to go out that exit though. Below lie that which never was. I guess I'm just never going out that exit. Well, we gotta find our way through this whole Seafoam Islands again, just so I can get out the other side. Okay, okay. That just spat me up here. That's where Articuno was, in the entrance to the Neptune Cavern. No, I didn't want to go that way. Actually, there are some new mons here, so I might as well catch them. Just Thunderwave the seal and start throwing balls. Oh no, my speed fell. There we go, caught the seal. Covered with light blue fur. Its hide is thick and tough. It is active in bitter cold of minus 40 degrees Fahrenheit. And I think this nickname will be obvious. Oh, Dugong. That's a rarer encounter here, but you can get it. I think Seal evolves by level up and not water stones, so I'm gonna catch this one while I can. I hope a drill peck won't take it out. It should be tanky enough to take it. Perfect. Oh, sheer cold. That is scary. Yeah, sheer cold is a very inaccurate move with only a 30% accuracy and 5 PP. But if it hits, that is a one-hit KO, regardless of circumstances. Its body is covered with a pure white fur. The colder the weather, the more active it becomes. Oh, Golduck. Well, I don't think we've even seen Psyduck yet, but I'm pretty sure you can get Psyduck here. And also Golduck, which I'm pretty sure is also a rare encounter. Okay, hopefully he can survive a drill peck since he's level 40. Okay, good, good. He'd look great in a Great Ball, so I'm gonna catch him in one of those. The forelegs are webbed, helping to make it an adept swimmer. It can be seen swimming elegantly in lakes, etc. Well, he looks like he could be a Daffy Duck, except he's blue, not black. Did I just hear the cry of a Jinx? Yeah, that's a weird thing about Gen 3 games, that sometimes you can hear the cry of wild Pokemon that are around you. I don't think they ever brought that back until Gen 6 with the Dex Nav, I want to say? Or Gen 8 with the, you know, actual overworld encounters and not being random. I always found that super weird. Horsey's not going to survive a drill peck, so I'm just going to try to catch him in a normal ball. It maintains balance using its tail, which is wound up like a coil. It may spray ink from its mouth. Encounters are different when you're surfing and also when you're on land, so I'm gonna see if the Pokemon that I want are gonna be easier to obtain through, you know, just running. Okay, it seems that I'd have better odds on basement 3rd floor instead of basement 4th floor. Psyduck! Okay, that's one of the ones that I wanted. I probably shouldn't be using my Ultra Ball on him, but he'd look good in an Ultra Ball, so let's see if we can get him in just the one. Knew it. Sayonai! Duck! It is constantly racked by a headache. When the headache turns intense, it begins using mysterious powers. Okay, and I'm gonna name him Dan. He looks like he'd be a Dan, so that's the name he gets. Lowering the pitch of Zapdos' cry to that amount kind of sounds like one of the glitch Pokemon cries in Gen 1. Oh! There's Golbat. I don't think I ever caught Zubat, but I'll catch Golbat while I'm here. I think a Great Ball would fit him well enough. Oh! It should take just one more Great Ball to get him, though. Or not. It'd probably be a good idea if I sent in Sayaka and used Quick Attack. Quick Attack isn't very powerful, but it should be enough. It should do enough damage to keep him alive. Okay, and that was with the critical. There we go. It clamps down on its prey with needle-sharp fangs and drains over 10 ounces of blood in one gulp. Blood? In my Pokemon game? I want to perform a little experiment, so I'm gonna have Wayne join our party. Well, once I can have him finally join the party. He's not gonna be a team member, but he's gonna be in our party for a very specific experiment. Zubat! I could have caught one all the way back in Mountain Moon, but I'm gonna catch one here, since, you know, I'm here and I haven't caught a Zubat yet. No, just a regular Pokeball. Oh, I mean, I have plenty of regular Pokeballs, so yeah. Oh, come on. Wait, I could be using Abby to do some chip damage. Except he's probably gonna... Yeah, he stayed in the ball. It has no eyes. Instead, it relies on its ultrasonic cries for echolocation to flit about in darkness. Well, it is a common bat. Oh, it's not a male Patrick, so it's not what I want. There we go. And I'm already on, like, first floor, so, Thunder Wave. Although at level 29, I don't know about his ability to hold on to, you know, Drill Peck. I'm gonna send Sayaka in. Actually, I probably should have Ice Beamed him. That would have given a chance of freeze. I think you'd look best in a regular Pokeball. There we go. Just one ball. It is always vacantly lost in thought, but no one knows what it is thinking about. It is good at fishing with its tail. I'm gonna name this one Homer. Because I want to see if I can find Slowbro as well. Ah, there we go. And... okay, there's nothing over here. So we gotta go over this way. Wow, that took me a really long time to remember. There's probably hidden items on these rocks, but I can't be bothered to look for them. Okay, and we can go out this way. Wow, that was a really long time in the Seafoam Islands and the Neptune Cavern. Are you on vacation too? I don't think I want to be fighting with Voltaire. Squidward! I'm gonna switch into a sister. I mean, I could fight with Voltaire, but that's not what he's here for. I really only had him in battle for, you know, causing paralysis, even though, in my experience, paralysis is kind of like, you know, dodgy on whether it, you know, even increases the odds of catching Pokemon or not, but I'm pretty sure it does. Just not as much as sleep or freeze. No mercy at all. What do you mean? Seafoam used to be a single island in the distant past. Well, what happened? Erosion? Oh, is there a bird keeper here? I rode my bird Pokemon here. Okay, good for you, buddy. Roger. Well, I guess that is the name of the chicken in SpongeBob in the New Student Starfish episode. Ah, that was a Pokemon I was thinking of. Cloyster is supposed to have Ferocrow, but higher pitched. But for some reason, it's just nothing. Also, yay, level 47. So now Sister is back on the same level as Hamilton. Oh, you got another Fero. I should have just sent in Sayaka to Ice Beam you. Except the Sister Psybeam is doing the work just the same. You know what? I'll send in Sayaka for this one. No reason, I just feel like it. And it would get her closer to level 45. Oh no! Now what am I to do? Your words explain themselves. My birds are exhausted. They can't fly me back. Are you sure? You can very much fly on an unconscious pigeon in the Pokemon universe. Just saying. My boyfriend gave me big pearls. Yeah, I have one as well, and I need to sell it or something. Uh-oh. Here comes another Cloyster. And it's a pretty long cry as well. Well, pretty long lack of a cry. Oh no, my pearls were in them. Will my pearls grow bigger inside Cloyster? I don't want to know the answer to that question. That's better left unanswered. Check out my buff physique! You're not very buff if you only have a Staryu, although it is level 35, so pretty competently leveled if you had a full team of 6 by now, but I'm all within levels 44 to 47 because I only have 3 team members. Would be. I'd probably be at like level 60 by now if I still had just Hamilton. I swam here from Cinnabar Island. It wasn't easy, I tell you. Not quite enough to level 48. I'm so disappointed. Yeah, I am too. But it's okay. Pokemon have taken over an abandoned mansion on Cinnabar. They call it Cinnabar Mansion now. I thought it was Pokemon Mansion, just like the Lavender Tower was Pokemon Tower, but okay. Cinnabar in the west has a lab for Pokemon. My daddy worked there. Melissa and we just fought Missy before, so they both technically have the same name. A sister is now back in the lead at level 48. Wait, you're supposed to wait! No, I'm not. Cinnabar is a volcanic island. I heard it rose out of the sea when a volcano erupted. And we're already here, Cinnabar Island. Oh, there's this old lady just sitting here, but first, I'm gonna heal. Okay, today's episode was a weird one, but that's gonna be it. I hope you all enjoyed, and next time on Pokemon FireRed LeafGreen, we're gonna do some stuff around Cinnabar Island. Alright, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.